Yeah, let's do this thing. I think we're already on the page, right?
We
Yes.
are.
All right, great.
Because
The
we
UI,
have a prisoner.
yeah, it's true. The UI is
interrogate.
just a little different now. So the banner, I'm like, does that mean you're all here? Okay. All right. Let's do this. We began tonight's session inside a small chapel. Unremarkable from the outside, of a small rundown wooden shack, kind of matching the general size and design of all the other small structures in this village. The inside, though, is clearly a place of worship. Though the icons and symbols are all that of fire and vengeance. The flaming condor, holy symbol of Sardonis, decorates the large wall to the south with plentiful amounts of red wax candles, low burning, illuminating the wall in this kind of dancing glow of pale firelight. Everywhere you look in this place, you find either the condor or the bull carved intricately into the legs of benches, in the wooden and metal statues flanking the doors, painted on canvases or sewn into tapestries that decorate the walls of this chapel. You are surrounded by Sardonis's iconography. Amongst all of this, of course, are the bodies of the fallen cultists just defeated, and the one currently grappled tightly by your metallic buddy, Neil. That's where we'll jump right into this game. You've just done a beatdown, some would say. What do you do?
I will ask the cultist, do you have a name?
Yeah, he's just like, he's not really struggling much anymore after being totally just worked by this giant, this iron giant. So he's not really struggling, like, per se to escape, but like doesn't look pleased to be there. As you address him, he just kind of looks down at you and furrows his brow without saying anything.
Where did your leader go?
Similar outlook. He just kind of like glares in your general direction.
Don't even have a tongue to speak with.
Doesn't open his mouth.
I will have Neil do one of those things.
Yeah, and you can see he has a tongue and he does make some noise as he's getting his jaw opened.
Okay, great.
By your giant can opener.
All right, great. So yeah, we see the tongue. Clearly it works. Let's try this again. Where did your leader go?
Probably getting the others. To bring them here, kill you all.
From
the village. Where else?
Man, it's so hard not having telepathic bond. Can't think this too. Yeah. I'll call out to Xerxes Saligan. Kale? Or is it Shale?
Kale.
Kale, okay. Let us know if you see anybody coming. Then I'll turn back to our prisoner. How do we... where's the entrance to the crypts below?
He like looks at you, like squints his eyes. There are no crypts here.
I'm remembering that, right, Michael? That was what Gildor thought, that it's buried like in
Yeah,
the depths, something.
there's something. Yeah, you're here.
Okay.
There's something below the.
Okay, got it.
As far as
Studies
as far as you're
twinges on his brows and face.
horrifying.
And is there any truth to what he says?
Jeez.
You can see like some like beads of sweat, kind of like his brow furrowing. You can tell he's uncomfortable. You're not. It doesn't necessarily seem like he's lying, but he's being cagey for sure. So far.
Certainly, I
How-
have something.
How do we get below the village?
You can't go below the village. Who are you?
I'm going to ask one more time, friend. Then it's up to the more unsavory members of my group. How do we get below the village?
He like
So the real temple to Sargonis, below the village. Where's the entrance?
yeah, he like looks around the room a little bit. You can't go. Who are you?
Start patting him down, checking to see if he has anything on him.
We'll say his like scimitar or whatever he had, his weapon is like on the floor. He just has his symbol of Sargonis, and otherwise he's just wearing the robes and whatnot. He doesn't not carrying anything extra on him.
The symbol.
Yeah, other than the symbol.
I'll take it.
Rip it off his neck.
No. Neatly untie it.
Okay. Yeah, you untie it and grab that. He struggles like a little bit, but he doesn't.
Well, guess the only thing to do is either kill him or tie him up and leave him here.
What you all are doing out here?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What is it you all are doing out here?
Following the will of our God. What are you doing here?
I am here because I've deigned it to be, as I follow the will of the fates. And so what is the will of your God?
I simply do as I'm told.
And who tells you to do that?
The elders.
And they are where?
I don't know. But I assume they'll be coming here soon.
Where are they normally?
They have homes.
Okay, better. Which direction? South, east, west?
Just kind of like motions, generally out.
Okay, alright.
We take you outside. Can you point to these said homes?
He like looks around a little bit. No.
Why not?
I'm not here to betray my own. If you must kill me, they'll be here soon enough. He kind of looks down to like the corpses in the room.
I'll have Neil gag him.
Let's just bind him and throw him in a corner.
Yeah,
No
agreed.
reason to send him to his god yet.
Well, he'll be going one way or another really quickly. So I will have Neil tie him up
Love that.
and gag him.
Where are you putting him?
We'll throw him. We'll throw him like underneath these. Oh, that works too.
No, I was actually questioning, is that a door?
No, not a door.
Okay, so there's no other, there's nothing else in this room that
Yeah,
we can
no.
see.
Just this one.
I will, before I leave the room, I will go ahead and pull out the good old handy Wand of Secrets and give it a twirl and see if I find anything.
Make me look up.
Do you have that?
I do.
Gildor does have one of those.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He
I have to
found. I
look.
don't even know where in Barovia he found it, but he found it.
Give me a
30 feet.
percentile.
How's that work?
I'll explain
Okay.
eventually. No, it doesn't go off.
Okay. Excited to hear that explanation one day. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. Do we hear like noises coming from any other parts of the village?
No. Your guys out there have the really high passives. They're actively looking and listening. You don't hear anything. It sounds eerie quiet.
Right.
Are there any
clear building by building.
Are there any footsteps that lead from the building that aren't mine?
Yeah, roll
Neil's or
survival.
Gildor? Survival?
Mm-hmm. You don't see anything like out of the ordinary as you're going out looking for footsteps or anything like that.
Right, we'll just start with this one, I guess.
Can I get a lore clarification? Because I honestly can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember all of the members of our party being terrible people in the former campaign. Is this a kinder, gentler Gildor, or was Gildor the only one that wasn't? I can never remember.
Gildor, kind of like the awfulness of Barovia, kind of turned him the other way. That like he didn't want to go down that road.
Got it. Because I'm like, I feel like Gildor would have murked the dude. Like I don't.
Gildor, yes, correct. In Barovia, yes, but no, I was sitting there thinking that exact same thing. But his arc he saw like what everyone was becoming and like what Strahd did, and it kind of like, okay, I'm gonna try and at least better myself a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
he refused to take a
Power.
A
power
dark
to-
gift.
Yeah.
Because I remember somebody, maybe it was Nick's character. There's somebody
It was
that
Nick.
who,
He went
whose other
down bad.
character was.
Nick went, down
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Real.
Roland was a broken
Yeah.
man. Very broken. I think by the end of that.
Any
You
sounds?
have
Any sounds from inside?
You can roll perception, eh? You don't hear anything as you're kind of approaching him, walking past windows, looking around.
He'll do like a thieves' signal to
Gildor.
Gildor. I was gonna say Ghost, but I'm like, that's not his actual name.
Is the door locked?
It's not.
Okay. I will have Neil open the door.
Neil pushes the door in. This map is set up terribly for dynamic lighting. So, theater of the mind. Yeah, the door opens. It's dark in there, but you can just see it looks to be like the entryway, and you can see there's like a way into the kitchen, and then there's a few more doors that are just ajar, but it's really quiet, and there was no like as the door opened, you didn't see any movement or anything inside.
And does it look like just a normal house?
Yeah, just basic house. There's like some cupboards and cabinet.
I feel like the
Doors.
entrance would be in a more special place. Just somewhere. But might as well clear it, I guess.
Okay, you going in?
Yeah, I'll send Neil in first.
Neil not rolling stealth, I presume. Just clunking in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so Neil walks in and kind of can move to the first door, go through. There's like a dining area. It looks like there's a fireplace with a really, really low fire, like almost out. And then there's one more door, kind of like U-shaped. And then there's another door that goes out on the south end of the house. But yeah, he kind of goes into you, and this door is shut. So there's one shut door inside.
I'll go in after him.
More of the same. You see all that too. Catch up to him.
Yeah, I'll open that U-shaped door.
You gonna stealthily or
Yes, stealthily.
stealth checker? You know. Yeah, just really quietly open the door, and you see like a bedroom, bed chamber, and it appears empty. That is unmade. But it's
Unmade?
unmade, yeah.
Okay. We'll leave. Someone was here, but they left. And the fire's still going, so there's people around here somewhere.
How many?
Kale. Oh, sorry. I saw Kale over there while you guys were doing that. What are you doing over in the graveyard? Anything?
Investigating.
What are you looking at in particular?
Seeing if there might be any ones a place, or any that seem maybe that they are
For one's out of place, roll investigation.
Or
You went. You disappeared. Your voice disappeared there.
oh, just out of place. Or if there's any ones that look new, or if there's any place in the ground that look like they have seen heavy traffic.
Okay. Yeah. You could also, I guess, roll survival either way. It's good. Yeah. So there's a few things. So we'll say, like the map is only this little area, but to the north it kind of continues further. Like it's a bigger graveyard than just however many gravestones there are there. It goes a little further north into the trees. As you're kind of walking through there, there's one that looks like relatively like, when you can see like a grave that's like fairly recently dug, it kind of has that. And you note that as you're kind of walking in that general direction, like they all look relatively old. None of the headstones look new. Even that one that has the newer newly dug, but they all have like names on them as you're kind of walking by, and that newly dug one, as you get to that, doesn't have a name. For the sake of the map, you can just say it's this one or whatever. But that's really all you like glean
Okay.
or notice. All the other ones seem, like they've been, they're grass covered, and they all have names. But that new one does not. And that's probably when, Gildor and Neil come out of that first house that you guys went into.
Yeah.
Are there any other buildings
I'm gonna
that
run.
Go ahead, Preston. Sorry.
I'm gonna run back over to the house with the tied up guy.
Okay.
And ask him if he knows who that newest grave belongs to. I forgot that gagged him.
Just kidding. You can take the gag out of this now.
We shall remove the gag.
He like roll insight as you ask him that. Yeah, you like ask Matt. He's like, smirking as you're walking back in, perhaps thinking like someone's finally coming in and just gonna do the deed. And you ungag him and ask him that question, and he like, he looks very surprised and nervous. A recruit. It's for a recent recruit that passed. We just haven't had the time.
Would you mind telling me his name?
He has no name, just as all of us have no name.
But the other tombstones have names.
Those names were earned. Who are you?
Can
What are
you
you
tell
doing
me how he
here?
died?
You can
I'm,
tell
I guess, on a
he doesn't want to discuss if he can help it. But he does want to know why you're here.
Why don't we do this? I'll answer a couple of your questions. If you'll answer a couple of mine. Despite the fact that the people I'm with wiped out several of your crew, we're not really here to harm you guys.
He like glances around at the bodies.
And yeah, I'm aware. You mentioned that the recruit out there in the graveyard, that you haven't had a chance to give him a proper burial, or at least a proper ceremony. That's something I could help with. As someone who has developed a relationship with faith, or at least a higher power. And that wouldn't be too much trouble for me to do in passing. And all we're really looking to do is find a type of artifact that we believe might be in the Temple of Sargonis that is somewhere in this village, or under it, as some might believe.
Like looks at you again. He's who sent you? Who do you follow? What are you doing here? Is this some kind of a test? He looks rapid.
It's not so much a test. For you, at least, or for your villagers, your sect. It's more... I guess it's a way for us to set things right, us being me and my compatriots. And it's not something that can be so easily explained.
Yeah, you can tell he's absolutely lost and has no idea what's going on right now, and is just trying to like figure it out as he's tied up in the chapel with all these dead cultists. What's everybody else doing?
I was going to ask if there are any other buildings that don't seem like houses, maybe a little more distinguished from the rest.
The only one that you can really see that looks any different is the one up here that you can see. But it pretty clearly looks like a stables.
In the upper right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The rest, there's a watchtower on the left side. But the rest generally look, fairly samey.
Anyone have any thoughts? We can try and clear all these houses, or maybe there's some secret entrance that is eluding us around here by the chapel.
Looks like we need to go house from house.
Clearing houses while Jail's chatting it up.
All right, so this is the plan. You guys are going to start moving through the houses.
What's
It's like a
little market
patio,
or-
yeah,
or
like
patio?
an outdoor area, yeah.
Anything significant looking there? Like,
Yeah, as you like get over and like look at it, they just look like they're storing things, and just it doesn't necessarily look like anything special. But then it's a cool like circle on the map, but that's just the map.
we'll kind of peek through some of the goods.
Yeah, you can tell that like it's like random stores and like farm goods, grains, things like that that seem like they've like been brought in and are getting sorted or something. All right, so we'll say you guys start going through houses. Everybody joining in that, or are we splitting the party? Other than Kip, who was still chatting it up.
I was going to investigate this while they're going through houses. When
Yeah, so make an investigation check.
Joel.
Yeah, looking down, you look down into the well, and it does go fairly deep before you see water, but nothing seems out of place or out of the ordinary. There's a bucket rope nearby.
I'll grab a pebble and drop it in.
You hear it splash.
Okay.
All right, so while they're looking through buildings, Kale.
Reading the lost expression on his face, I will reach into a little kind of knapsack, I guess, that I carry, and I will pull out it looks like a cookie,
He loves cookies.
and I will his hands are tied up. Are his hands behind him? Or in
You
front
tell
of him?
me. Doesn't matter to me. Depends how he was tied.
Say no.
Just kind of in front of him,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
T-Rex style.
That way we can see what he's doing.
Yeah, I will. I'll put the little cookie in his hands and just say it's a peace offering. Probably doesn't. It's probably a misrepresentation, but this will help you at least feel better. As somewhat of a gesture to spur on the idea that we're not necessarily here to attack you guys or cause you guys harm. Now, I'm going to go say a few words to help your recruit move on in his next life. And if you have a change of heart, I'll be out there for a few minutes. If not, I assume eventually some of your fellow villagers will eventually find you in here. You get up and walk out. And if he eats the cookie, he'll get some HPs back.
We'll never know. He eats the cookie. You leave the room. He hasn't eaten the cookie yet.
That's fine.
As you leave. But he is holding it in his little T-Rex hands. As you guys are like slowly moving through these buildings, they all look lived in. They all look. A few of them have like low burning fireplaces. Some of them fireplaces not lit. But yeah, you know are moving through these buildings one by one, and they're all pretty similar. They look lived in. Some things are kind of moved around, shuffled. Most of the beds unmade, and no sign of people.
Can we like look for footprints or anything?
You certainly can. Survival checks.
If anyone has, I mean, I can try, but Al, you're probably more suited for this sort of thing than I am. Yeah, or Xerxes.
Do you want to assist me?
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, let's let Salik.
Yeah, so as you guys are kind of like looking around, going through these buildings, you don't see any prints like or anything out of the ordinary. There doesn't look like it hasn't. There's no trails. Like obviously there's a lot of movement through this place. It does seem like an active village as far as you can tell. But yeah, I mean there's nothing out of the ordinary as far like you'll find a print here or there. But it just seems like
It's not like, oh, they're all leading one direction.
correct, yeah.
Well, if we've cleared all the buildings, let's go see if Kale had any luck with the prisoner.
Yeah, so if you guys are, moving relatively slowly through there, it's probably 30 minutes to go through all these buildings.
Okay. Village clear. Kale, any luck with the prisoner? Saw you went back to talk to him for a little bit.
Nothing too profound. Only thing I've noticed an unmarked grave that he claims was a new recruit.
Claims.
That's what he said.
But you don't believe him?
Eh.
What did he say about it?
He said that it was a new recruit, and the reason why there wasn't a name on the headstone was because their names need to be earned. And until they're earned, they have no name, including himself.
I was gonna go look at the gravestones, the ones with names.
Okay.
Are there any similarities between the ones with names? Like what the names are?
Roll a religion check. And Gildor roll just investigation. If you're going over there as well.
I am.
Yeah. So Al, like looking through the names, like you see names that at first you're not really like Argon, Gonus, Akishi, Quintalus, Sargonox, all these like names, and you're looking for similarities, and you realize that they are all like names that Sargonis has basically been called before, like in like a plethora of texts. It's like names that Sargonis goes by or has been called in like multiple
Places.
avatar forms. Yeah,
Various monikers.
exactly. And then Gildor, one of the names stands out to you, and it is Torgon. Is one thing. But for Al seeing that name, he just knows that name as just like any of the other names. It's a moniker for Sargonis. But that name stands out specifically for you.
But Torgon's grade is normal looking, not
Yeah.
disturbed.
It looks like all the other ones. And then the others
Okay.
that one that has no name.
Can I investigate the new one, the fresh one?
Roll investigation. Yeah, you can assist.
I used the help action.
How does this game work? Yeah, a few things you notice about that. One in
Before
particular.
you answer, I'm curious. As I'm looking for scenes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the gravestone looks relatively normal, and as you're looking at the earth, like around it, like where the dirt is and there's grass, like you find a really unnatural scene where the dirt is, like after you kind of clear it away a little bit, like, and it almost looks like I don't know, a 2 foot by 2 foot kind of square that like is right in that area that just looks very strange.
And I search the ground around it for like what I'm assuming is going to be some sort of rope or handle, because I'm thinking that's a trapdoor.
Yeah, you definitely get the vibe that this is some kind of like trapdoor or something, but you can't seem to find, as you're like, how it would open. You can't, like, you're clearing the dirt, and when you're clearing the dirt even more, you do find there is like a flat, door essentially, a hatch, if you will. If you won't, then whatever. But yeah, but you don't see any way to open it as far as you can tell. But there shouldn't be that way, I would say.
Yeah.
What's it made out of?
Some kind of like metallic material.
I will have Neil come over and see if he can like force it open.
Yeah, he can try a strength check to try and get a good grip on it and rip it out of there. Grip it. Yeah, he gets in there, and you can tell he's like not finding a great place to, get a grip on it, and he's like, gripping and ripping. But yeah, he can't get it to come out. A lot of commotion in this little graveyard.
So if I like tap on it, does it sound hollow on the other side?
Yeah, it does. Like, it sounds thick, but like generally, like you can discern that it would sound generally hollow.
Okay.
Like discernible people or anything.
Would you say I heard the gentleman that we tied up speak for at least a minute?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to mimic his voice.
Very cool.
and just say, "The intruders are gone. You can let me in."
Nothing. No answer. You wait for a little while. Doesn't seem to.
But Gildor, you hear Al speak in a perfect
Yeah.
voice of this guy.
No, Gildor's impressed. Gildor's been working
Spooky.
on voices, and that's good, especially for such a short period of time.
So spooky.
If anyone has any other ideas, feel free to speak up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw stuff at the wall. You said no discernible keyhole, right, Michael?
Yeah, you don't see any like it just doesn't. You don't see any hinges. You don't see any like it just seems like this is a trap door of some kind, but I don't understand how it opens.
Are there dates on the gravestones, the ones with names?
There are not. It's literally just the one single name.
And we say the name and it opens.
Do you trap?
Argonis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, saying any of the names kind of found in the general area doesn't seem to do anything.
Selig will take a whirl at it. He's going to go ask the prisoner if the prisoner gets any advantages by earning a name. Either here or the afterlife. What's the big deal about getting a name? What do you get out of it? Maybe I can help you.
I'm not trying to get a name. You truly don't understand. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, we're just looking for a way home, I reckon. Figured this would be a way. But, help me help you. If you don't want a name, what do you want?
I want to help my own. I want to follow my God. I just don't understand what you're doing here.
Well, hopefully we're leaving, and we think we found a way, so if you can see your way clear to open this door, we'll make sure that you live to be able to serve in whatever capacity you see fit. Probably a better deal than dying, because then your serving days are done.
Roll a perception check. Nothing. He just kind of looks at you, scorn on his face.
Well, then I will try one more thing. Just try to figure out the best spell to do it with. Because I don't want to waste my wild shape. What do I know about? Do I know anything about Sargonis and their followers, most notably what they would be scared of, what kind of creatures they would be scared of?
You could roll religion. Yeah, I mean, you probably just know the general bits and pieces of Sargonis, a war god. They are a vengeance over forgiveness. style of like followers. Like followers are often thought of as kind of kooky, culty, back where you're from, as far as as far as
Any
I've heard.
rival god?
Not like outwardly rival gods. Like their followers probably wouldn't get along with like Oscar, but would also have a healthy respect for that type of thing. Yeah, it's there. I wouldn't say there's anything like specifically like that they would like fear. You also know that this is also just like a guy. So he could fear a lot of things. Whether he's supposed to fear things or not is obviously how good of a follower or whatever he may or may not be. But
Well, I'll do it because it feels like we're kind of stuck.
yeah, the rolls have not been kind.
I'm gonna.
Got other ideas too, though, so don't get worried about points.
I'm gonna look at him deep in the eyes, and first of all, I'm gonna drag him outside because inside I don't think this would work too much.
Love that. Here he is.
And gonna just get right in his face and say, "Open the door," in intimidating tone as I can, and will polymorph into, because he's been waiting to do it, why not a T-Rex? And we'll pick him up by the shirt with his teeth and drop him on top of the trapdoor. And just stay like an inch from his face.
I'll roll some things here. Seems well and good. Don't think he saw that coming. That's for damn sure. Fears usually wisdom tide. Okay. He pisses himself as you pick him up. Definitely, like you can see it, and he looks very fearful. And as you drop him on that, like his eyes widen even more. He's now seen that you guys are currently digging up this thing, and he just starts. No, I can't open it. I can't. Why do you wish to go down there so bad? What? And he's like, just like panicking as this giant T-Rex is now open.
Can't or won't.
This is. Oh. It's, the key is not here. This is not. You can't open it from here. Why do you wish to go down so badly?
Why do you wish to keep us out of it so badly?
It's a sacred place, and you are not Sargonis. You are not to be rat hunters.
Where's this key?
And he just kind of like looks up at the T-Rex, kind of realizing like that he's just like panicked, and he starts to like kind of like try and shut his mouth down.
Listen, friend.
But his lip is quivering.
I don't know if you've ever seen a creature like this before. It gets hungry, and we don't control it. So, if I were you, I'd want to make sure, and I'll kind of like nudge his leg, that one of these little chicken wings don't end up as a snack for my friend here. So, where's the key?
He's just now just like looking straight ahead, and just kind of mumbling quietly to himself. Honor over weakness, vengeance over forgiveness. Honor over weakness, vengeance over. And he's just like continues to just say that. It doesn't seem like he's going to respond to you in any way other than maybe just hiding and just quivering and trying to convince himself that he's a good cold boy.
Well, he's going to get a finger bitten off.
It's gotten rather ripe.
I don't have the macro, or do I?
Oh my gosh! If
I've
you
been
did.
wanting to do this for a while. Maybe I do have it.
While Salag the T-Rex is doing his intimidation thing, to quench the smell of piss in the air, Al's going to start brewing tea. Just sits down, pulls out like a small pot, starts a little fire, pours in a little water.
I'm gonna investigate Torgon's grave while this is going on.
Great.
I'll just say, good luck, friend. I warned you.
Yeah, we get the we get the shot of the tea, and then in the background you can just see the T-Rex like ripping off like part of this guy's arm. It's hard to be delicate as a T-Rex. And there's just a blood splatter and a scream. Like,
You can stop this at any time. You're choosing to do this, not us.
yeah, he's screaming bloody murder. And he starts screaming that it's in the chapel, and he's just like
Great. I will
like screaming.
I'll tourniquet his arm.
I'll go into the chapel and anything one might call a key.
Roll investigation. Yeah, so you like sweep the area, and the like altar where there's kind of like a few statuary and it's surrounded by candles. As you're kind of looking underneath it, just looking for anything, you do find like a latch of some kind that you can feel, and when you pull it, there's like a nice little click. And then those of you that are still like in the graveyard area hear the like sliding of noise, the classic opening noise, and the little hatch thing just kind of slides into the earth, and now there is a hole, and a screaming man that's probably in shock and probably unconscious at this point. Hey,
Al tourniqueted him. He's fine.
And that was a great 20 points. It's was very close to just hitting him in the blood, just killing him. Outright killing him.
Does he still have that cookie?
Who knows where the cookie is? Might have left it inside. Might have. If he maybe could have been really bad.
Did I eat the cookie?
Yeah, it might have been in his hands. You might have ate the cookie. Somebody ate the cookie.
Did Salag gain some health?
Yeah, maybe a couple hit points.
At the very minimum, Xerxes would know that is not typical of the way Salag would have acted over the course of their adventures. So his kind of depravity is really hitting home nowadays.
Xerxes just been thinking this whole time, like, man, I should have taken some black powder with me. Charges break all of Michael's puzzles.
Yeah, that is true. That is 100% true.
Oh, we need to get in a trapdoor. Boom.
If
When
anyone's
in that-
curious, you almost did tear it off the hinges.
Oh, really?
Just didn't. It wasn't there. I think it would have been very awesome for you to do. So.
Well, when in doubt, dynamite. Or now, when in doubt, T-Rex.
Okay.
All right. Is
There's a
there any light coming up from the hole?
Yes, there is. So the hole, there is a. Beep. There is a ladder that goes down. It goes down about 30 feet into this like dim red chamber. It looks there's just like kind of dim red flickering light. And from the top, you can just see kind of the worked stone floor, and the like flickering dim red light, and a ladder that just goes down.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Where are we leaving unconscious Arm Man?
I was gonna prop him up against like a tree nearby or something. And when he comes to, he'll have a warm cup of tea waiting.
Hopefully, his one bound hand can.
It's probably less bound because I imagine it was bound to the other.
Yeah,
Oh,
I assume he's just in the world. But yeah, he's propped up against a tree.
I will go down after Gildor.
Alright.
Do we need to make a marching order?
No, just a bunch of guys up. Is everyone planning to go down?
I'm
The
assuming
T-Rex won't fit.
yeah, I'm assuming a reversion is
What? No
necessary.
way!
Neil also will not fit.
No, don't do that.
You saw that coming, Marshall. Come on.
That's
Just
bullshit.
He's a good guard.
Human-sized people.
He's humanoid.
He's large. He's a large man. That Neil. Unless you got another way to get him down there.
Make the hole bigger.
Reduce.
Yeah. Alright, I guess Neil's on guard duty.
Where do you want him? Is he going to stay in the?
He'll guard the hole. Make sure no one comes down behind us.
So the party descends. What you see at the bottom is like a 30-foot square room with probably 20-foot ceilings. You kind of climb through a tunnel for a little ways before it opens into the bigger chamber, and then drop about 20 feet, and then you're in the room. Inside the room, there is, to the south, an arched doorway that leads into another large chamber, it seems. That chamber is dark. This chamber has little candles kind of along the walls that are flickering this kind of reddish light. And then across from the archway is a large double doors, set of doors that two Neils could walk through, these sets of doors. And it's just this big stone doorway, and on it is a bunch of carvings, runic carvings of all sorts. There are pictures of like fiery bird and bulls or minotaurs. Some of the like designs are like repeated quite a lot on these doors, and then largest in the middle is clearly some kind of text that I'm going to assume one of you reads, but I don't know what I don't know anyone's languages here. But it is a language. What do you got, language folk?
Common, Thieves' Cant, Sylvan, Elven, Draconic, Abyssal.
Hey, we're there. We found it. First try. It is Abyssal. And it text kind of written across these two doors reads essentially, translating Abyssal comments a little back. But it essentially says, at sunrise, your bones will be collected and laid to rest, honored with a name of the Firebringer, a true bloody condor. Or survive the trial of the old god and rise from the earth, a wrath hunter. That's where we'll take let's take our 8:19 break.
Trial waits ahead.
Alright, so what are all these effects on you people?
The emboldening bond's gone.
Yes. I don't remember which was which.
What are you doing? You peeking at our character sheets?
Yeah, it said, what's all these effects on? Who's blessed? Yes, still
Blessed is just
How
still
long does that
going
last?
That was
Yeah.
his like special blast. wasn't
until I
it?
drop concentration. That's how long that lasts.
Alright, special bless is still special.
Wait, is that the thing that? Can you link that effect again?
You want to check out the triangle of trust?
Oh,
yeah,
triangle.
yeah. Throw the triangle of
Oh
trust
my
in
God.
there.
That only lasts 10 minutes, so that's gone.
That was
Okay,
the
so
emboldening
this is
one.
gone. What's the thing that we have on still?
It's the bless or whatever.
The bless, and he can just
believe I-
concentrate on bless forever.
I don't
Yeah.
It was,
Some special bless.
Nope, just a normal old level 1 bless spell.
Isn't that only a minute?
Oh, it's probably yeah.
Will tell me.
It's probably gone then.
Is it only a minute? Even if it's an
only
hour,
It's gone.
It's at most 10 minutes.
so that's gone. And then I think
Yeah, just a minute.
Gildor has that from somebody's crit, I believe.
Yeah, and that should be gone.
That's gone too. Oh, did you use that?
No, I haven't. I just assumed that has a limit.
I don't think it. I think it's just until you want to use it.
Cool. Well, so does
Because
Nick.
it doesn't say. Yeah, that's just an inspiration. So
Cool.
you can use it whenever you.
Love that.
Because yeah, that's from a crit card. So you're cool. You're cool with that.
I am cool. Thanks, man.
Oh man.
One cool cat.
One
Yeah.
cool cat.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get some.
Rage's Temple,
These
where pass whatever trial we need to pass.
dark chamber.
We're getting Neil down here first. All things stop.
You tell me. Get him down there.
Yeah.
All right. So
Y'all back?
I'm back.
Hudson's back.
DM's back. We're going.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. It's only Croft and I on video, so just didn't know.
So here.
People are hiding their beautiful faces.
Yeah, I know.
Satiate. Satiate. We'll satiate. Okay.
There we go.
So you're in it.
Man, do you want me to have the face cam while I'm taking a piss? Would that make you guys feel better?
As long as you carry the laptop with you.
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
want to
absolutely.
go to the bathroom with you?
Yeah,
No,
we
why
can take a
not?
field trip.
Yeah.
Immaculate
Take us wherever
reinterpretation.
you go.
Yeah, that was good. All right. So you guys climb down a ladder. You find yourself in a darkly lit chamber, red flickering lights. There's an archway that leads into a larger chamber. And there is what appears to be a big double door kind of looking thing that has some cool text on it in Abyssal, and also a bunch of other like runic symbols and things like that that are cool. And you recognize a lot of those symbols as symbols of Sargonis, with the flaming condor and the bull / minotaur. There's also some that are like kind of repeated in there as well, that resemble like a scorpion, but like it has skulls on it. And that's an interesting thing that you haven't really seen yet in this place.
Where
That's
on the
part-
scorpion are the skulls?
Kind of everywhere.
So is it like a scorpion made of skulls?
Kind of looks like that.
Love that. That's metal if I ever heard it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Excellent craftsmanship here.
Yeah.
Morbid, but technique is exquisite.
That's what you see in that room.
Do we hear any noises?
No. Why?
I won't
Echo.
cool. Like that. I want to go peek into the.
I was just going to read the text again, just as a reminder. At sunrise, your bones will be collected and laid to rest, honored with the name of the Firebringer, a true bloody condor, or survive the trial of the old god and rise from the earth, a wrath hunter. Whatever that means.
I want to go peek in that through that archway into that other chamber.
Okay. As you walk over there, do you cross under the archway or do you stay on this side?
Most definitely not.
Okay, yeah. So what you see is a large chamber. You kind of can't see all of it, but it looks to be a pretty big. I don't exactly how big. I can tell you though. It's like 35, 40 feet across, so it's a bigger room. Goes higher as well. This room that you're currently in is 20 feet. It's probably double that, 40 feet. But you can tell, so it's a square room, but along the edges of the room are stairs that descend down, and it's like a spiral. Looks to be a spiral stair with an open like atrium center. The stairs don't have rails or anything, but that's kind of what you can see from the archway.
We're going to go back to the Gildor Classic. He's going to pull out one of his ball bearings because they're still written on his character sheet.
They'll have a bunch of ball bearings.
He's going to throw one down the stairs, or throw one through the arch down the stairs.
Yeah, I mean, you throw it into that area and you hear it like, bounce off something.
Nothing.
That's just going.
Okay. Love it. I will update my character sheet accordingly for it.
One more ball bearing gone. 900 something of those things left, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Y'all any strong takes on doors versus archway?
Do we think it's a riddle? It was like, do this or do the trial. Like, is one of those doors one and one the other?
Do you mind pasting the text, Michael?
Yeah, you give me a second. I'm gonna get into my doc. Oh god, so bright. Why do you know dark mode? And this is also a translation from Abyssal, so you know how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe if you fail the trial, you get to the name of Firebringer.
And probably in one of those graves above.
Yeah. Gildor is going to pull out a small 12-inch statue made of silver, and it looks like kind of like a priest kneeling, and he is holds it aloft, and it gives like a little flash, and is going to cast the augury spell with the icon of Ravenloft.
Freaking icon. Great. Remind me what the augury spell was. I'll look it up.
You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific or course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The GM chooses from the following possible omens: Wheel for good results, Woe for bad results, Wheel and Woe for both good and bad results. Nothing for results that are kind of meh.
All right. So, what's the course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes?
I would assume going through the doors with the writing on it, right, team? Yeah.
Whoa.
Perfect.
Don't like that. That was straightforward too. Normally, I think every other time I've used that, it's been Wheel and Woe. So, all right, I vote Archway then.
Tricks on you, Archway was also woe.
Yeah, probably. Screwed either way.
I mean, it does say it's a trial. And it sounds
What
like
otherworldly
I-
entity do you think you're talking to? Who's to say?
Assuming Mordenkainen or Isabel, which makes sense. It would be Woe then.
Maybe it's Sargonis.
To say.
Maybe it's Count Strahd von Zarovich.
That'd be wild. That'd be kind of fun, actually.
He's the otherworldly entity.
Maybe it's Welby.
Welby von Zarovich.
Yeah, there we go.
Count Welby von Zarovich. Count Welby von Dwarfovich. I think he was a dwarf.
No, it was Goblin.
Yeah, he had so many different variations.
All right, so are y'all good with Archway? Okay. I will step through the archway.
The moment you step through the archway, the hatch above you, 30, 45 feet, closes
Cool.
with a shutter.
Love that.
We see a shot from above of Neil, and he goes, scared him. No, he just doesn't move at all. But that's it.
Okay.
It's dark in the room. About 10 feet in front of you is the hole. That's like 20 feet across. And if you look down, it just descends into darkness, and you can see around the outside of the square is a staircase that just kind of goes.
And there's only one path forward. It's down the stairs, correct? It's not.
Yeah, left would take you down, and then you just continue
Got
to
it.
go down.
The only way through this archway is down. Got it. Okay.
The walls of this room, as you kind of get in and like can see like next to you, are all like really intricately carved with scenes of like all out war. And you can just see like, it's not like super duper detailed. They're just like really like crazy. But like you can see like what is obviously like two warring human groups going at it in one section, and like then there's another section with like a giants and like mixed in, and it just like all these different like scenes of like where there's like castle sieging, there's all these things, and like as you're kind of just looking at them in this area only on like the first level, you can see they continue down the stairs and just fill the wall, and like intermixed is like this big ass swooping fiery bird, that just kind of continues to show up in all of these little areas where they kind of one war merges into the next war, merges into the next. But it's just a kind of gory, badass violence carved into the walls. Very cool.
Yeah.
It took someone a very long time.
Yeah.
To do.
All right. We all going?
Start walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying like relatively grouped together. Marching order. Anything like that? Anything specific?
I'll go first.
Second.
Going in loud, going in kind of loud, going in normal.
Say normal / stealthy.
Walking.
Our way downtown.
Anyway. Right. Cool. Yeah, you guys walk down the stairs. As I said, very dark in here. The further you get, just like enveloped in darkness. And yeah, the middle section of this, no rails. It's just like hugging the wall. Unless you're really cool and like, walk on the side because you don't have any fear of heights or anything, because you just like looking down, just darkness, just abyssal darkness.
What's doing?
Throw what? Throw a stone.
He's walking along the side, looking down.
Of course, looking straight into the darkness, staring. Yeah. But you go down levels. You make circular passes 3, 4, 5 times. It's probably been about 10 minutes of walking, and you can see a few levels below you what looks to be like one of the stairways where you can kind of see across. The stairway kind of comes to an end, and then there's no floor coming up. It's just the stairway ends against the wall and then descends into darkness. And if you continue to approach that, then you can get a better look as you get closer. And then you get to that edge, and it's just dark. It's just dark below you, and there's no more stair. You've been traveling for about 10 minutes. Down these stairs. Down many levels.
So we don't see like a floor below us?
You don't see a floor. Just darkness.
Cool. We're gonna produce some flame. Let's give us a little more light.
You have
Maybe.
light in your palm. You're
10 feet.
You're a glowing little orb of light.
Excuse me. Let me risk a little more light.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like help you see any further deeper. Literally, when you look down, it just looks like abyssal darkness. Like, it just can't see a floor, can't see anything.
Can we see the walls around us?
Yeah, right next to you, you can see the wall. You can see the wall across the other way. Your light's probably illuminating ish, that area.
Okay.
What does the imagery on the walls look like at this point? Is it any different than the levels above?
It's similar, and it continues to go down. Like it just continues to fill the walls, and it's just like different of the same. Like it's still war, it's still violent. Every once in a while, you can still see this big condor flying.
And does it purposely look like the steps end here, or is it like the steps ahead of us, if there were any, at some point crumbled away?
It has a crumbly edge, but at the same time, like you get the sense that like you would see them beyond. Like, and the
Like, see the-
walls
Yeah.
still have the like designs in them, so like you get the sense that this was intended for some stuff, because the walls are decorated even where the stairs would have been jutting out from.
I'm gonna drop another ball bearing.
Yeah, so you drop the ball bearing and just don't hear anything.
Don't ever hear a sound.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
I want to throw my little fireball down.
You
just to
throw it,
illuminate.
and yeah, you see it. It
I'm just looking
disappears.
for other stairs.
It disappears rather quickly. After about 10, 20 feet, you don't see it anymore.
Quicker than I would expect
The
it
fire.
to.
Yeah, you would. I mean, if you were throwing fire at that down, you'd think you'd be able to see it for a ways.
I'm gonna take flight. Like, there's enough room in here to take flight, right? It's kind of open.
Yeah, there's like 20 feet in the middle, but even in this area where there's not going to be any stairs or anything, you'll have even larger area. So you'd feel confident enough. It's tight, but it's not.
You said you were about to say something.
Yeah, well, two things. If I put my foot down where the stairs were,
I was gonna ask this too.
do I feel anything?
You just feel empty air,
Empty? Okay.
and then you slip and fall.
So the fireball, yeah, the fireball disappearing weird me out. So I'm going to double check. We're going to try and dispel magic.
You have that?
Mm-hmm.
You have to see the text of the spell. Yeah, roll a checkerino. The DC equals 10. What is the ability check? Use your spellcasting modifier. Make an ability Arcana, I guess.
Actually, it's technically just whatever.
Oh, is it just intelligence?
Just well, it's whatever
or wisdom
modifier.
or whatever your
Yeah.
spellcasting is. So Wizzy, I believe, for our friend. So yeah, just a wisdom check.
Is it? Oh yeah,
I think
Wisdom.
wisdom, right?
check. Blink.
Yeah. So the unnatural darkness that seemed to be kind of like taking over down below kind of vanishes, and it's still dark, but you can see, those of you with dark vision, that 60 feet below there seems to be like a balcony, like a stair. Where the stair was, there is a balcony. The center is still empty. Still just a shaft. But there is a balcony, and it looks like there are some doors, 4 doors on the balcony.
Balcony that goes all the way around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a donut.
60 feet
Square.
below.
A square donut. 60 feet, about 60 feet below where you are.
I'll glide down to it.
Yeah, so Al can easily glide down and land. And Al, when you land, it's like a 10-foot balcony with more darkness going down the center, and there are 4 doors, 4 double doors that are all shut.
Cardinal direction.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, those of you that can
anyone-
see 60 feet, you can see Al down there, just standing down there. Gliding down.
While everyone else figures out how to get down, I'll see if there's any differences between these doors.
Cool. So yeah, Al starts investigating the doors.
Who's got their
what's everybody-
dungeoneering pack? Who's got their pythons?
Gildor does.
Hook up some ropes and start climbing.
I don't think Al's
Shimmy
strong
on
enough
down.
to carry anyone.
It's a frail old man.
He's a frail old man.
Yeah, so if you guys want to hammer in some pythons and start climbing down, everybody just make a athletics check
Oh no.
as you're going down the rope. DC 5,
We're not
Well-
sure it's an acrobatics check.
not for climbing. Not for climbing.
Sure. Gildor has a special style of climbing.
It is so terrible.
Wait, I have a
You're
climbing
good.
speed. I don't
Oh,
care.
climbing speed, you're fine.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Wow.
Meanwhile,
It's not an automatic fail. So apparently, Xerxes, you could not fail a DC 5. It's ability checks are not automatic failures, which is upsetting because I wanted you to fall 60 feet and take some damage. But it's not the prettiest for 3 of you. Well, Kale's fine. You notice Kale gets down really easily, actually. But yeah, the rest of you get down just fine. Xerxes struggles a little bit, but not that bad. But yes, you all are down on a balcony where you see four doors.
are they identical?
Yeah, so Al, as you were walking around, there's no markings on those. They just look like double doors, stone. And as you're kind of walking around, none of them seem different than any of the others.
Are there drawings on the wall here?
No, they have stopped somewhere above, like probably 30 feet above. They kind of trailed into nothing. Relatively smooth walls, and then the big 20-foot chasm, 20 feet across in the center. Square chasm that just drops down into darkness still. Very deep shaft, it seems.
Guess we just eeny, meeny, miny, moe this thing.
See what fate has in store for us.
Cool.
Pick a door, any door. East door.
I have a vague memory of a companion of mine who had a method for these sort of things. Would be handy right now. So yeah, we'll just pick a door. Any door. I don't have a map, so Michael,
Whatever
you can
the-
just you can
Whatever
just
the
decide.
east. Just east door.
Is
Whatever
it
the
east
East
door?
door.
Sure.
All right,
east
yeah.
door is.
There's an east door. There is an east door. Yeah. Who opens it? What's the marching order? What's the door? That's it.
Gildor can open it.
Okay. Is everybody just lining up next to the door?
I'll
You
be
tell
behind
me.
Gildor.
If someone's behind Owl at this point, they'd be in the pit. So just let. But if you say it, that's where you are. And I'll put you in that pit.
Nope.
Y'all want to be next to the door? You want to be across from the door?
Nate, Will, any thoughts?
Is there that much space?
Dave,
My
you
mind
next to the
isn't
door.
working in the imagination realm. Like I have no spatial awareness. Xerxes is just hands on knees, breathing heavy. You know, after the
I'll
climb.
put Xerxes is right next to the rope, where the rope was.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Dave, love that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I would
so-
not be where the. I mean, I'd be like 10 feet away, like on the wall. So like, if a huge gust of wind comes out of that door when they open it, it wouldn't hit me.
Love that.
But like fairly close.
Kale?
Let's be a couple steps ahead of Xerxes.
Love. You love to see it. Great. You push the door. It opens. Gildor. You see a hallway before you. It looks like this. And as soon as the door opens, you hear this echoing boom, 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 boom from above. This sound of like things moving, things opening, and then you hear this like chittering, like rattling and chittering sound somewhere above, just kind of echoing down. Right, I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Roll, make a roll, make a roll, make a roll, make a roll for initiative!
You all hear this as the door opens, and you hear the noise of scurrying and chittering and echoing, rattling above you. And it's going to be Kale's turn.
Like above us in a tunnel, correct?
And yeah, it's like the
Or
big,
in our column that
big
we're in?
shaft. Yep. Mhm. The shaft is as wide as you see currently on the map, and about 6 feet above you is where the stairs are.
Cool.
The rope would be right about where Xerxes is, hanging down. Right here.
Oh, I
That's the
see.
rope.
Okay.
That's the rope.
We're going to.
In the middle is a big hole.
Can I? Well, let's see. No, that would be two different things. Okay. How many times can I use that? That one? Okay. We're going to. 5, 10, 15, 20. Jump in here. And 30 feet of me. We're just going to trust it up.
Trust it up.
And it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's gonna be all of us. Cool. And that'll be it.
Alright, so everybody's got triangled. Just gonna give you orange dots, right? Including yourself, Kill.
That's better. Croft, that's better.
Great.
Trust.
That is more of a pentagon.
It is a pentagon,
Trust.
but yeah.
So, great. Wildorf.
Can I see anything moving above us?
What's your dark vision?
I believe it is 60 feet.
You cannot see anything. Just darkness.
Bummer. I will take a position inside the door and tell everyone to get inside.
Lovely. X Factor Flex.
Well, if we're getting inside, that's what I got. He will hold an action to attack if something enters its range.
Yeah, no, I'm also holding an action. Michael, sorry.
Okay. Say look.
He will follow suit. And I'll get back there. And he will hold a cantrip. Can you hold a cantrip?
Yep.
That's what he'll do.
Hale was holding the cantrip earlier. Literally. In his hand. Ow.
Hey.
Al will
Thank you,
try
thank
to
you.
see what is. He will focus his gaze up and see if he can see. 120.
Ooh. You cannot see anything quite yet. But you can hear some cool stuff going on up there, that's for sure.
Can I make some check to try and identify what this chittering sound might be?
Yeah, it's perfect. Perception and maybe a little bit of luck, but we'll see.
Sure, I like the sound of that. Let's try.
Bad
How's
luck.
that for luck?
The echoing is weird. Yeah, you're not sure.
He will just take 2 steps back
14 is solid though. Let's do it.
and you'll pull out a kind of a long throwing needle and hold his action for something in range.
Horrifying. The sound just kind of grows, but don't see anything yet. Just sounds like something is scurrying closer. Down.
Do we want to?
Something large.
Do we want to close the door?
Probably.
Huh?
Whose turn is it right now?
Hale.
Tails.
Mine.
Gildor, you want to use your held action to close the door if something comes?
Sure. Maybe we could just do it preemptively.
Well, then we're blind to whatever it is.
Oh, that's true.
What you doing, Kale?
Looking up and down this hallway, seeing if there's anything worth seeing.
It's pretty bare. Stonework, carved about 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. T intersection that seems to end both to the north and to the south. But there's nothing in here. Seems empty.
It ends, you said?
It does appear to. Carvings on the wall don't change or don't seem indicative of.
Yeah, no, it's totally clean walls. Like they're just stone walls, as far as you can tell. No war carvings in here.
Possible we chose the wrong door. Might be a dead end here, folks. I'm gonna go to the north and see if I can't find some secret way out. But we might have to book it to a different door, maybe. If whatever is coming down the tunnel. Check for anything suspicious.
Okay, yeah, investigation.
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
That's not the right stat.
Yeah, you're kind of like looking around like the wall as you're moving down that way. You don't see it.
Hold on.
Got something for
Fine.
me?
Whatever. Just an extra.
Little guy.
Just an extra roll. Make
Oh,
it
yeah,
a 10.
nothing stands out. Nothing stands
Get
out. to you.
double digits. Alright,
Gildor.
carry on.
Carry on.
I will pop out. Do I see anything coming down at us?
You don't. You maybe see some like dusties, like some little bits of rock, just kind of like skittering down the wall a little bit, atmospherically. But yeah, you don't see anything. So you hear thing.
I'll dash, not actually dash, but run over to this other door. Is it unlocked?
As you kind of run over there and like assuming that it'll just open as easily as that one, and put your arm into it and push it. It is does not move. Just kind of like stays put.
I will use 10, 15, 20. I'll use my bonus action to dash over to this far door. Is it locked?
Yeah, you shoulder into that one as well, and yeah, it just doesn't give nearly as easily as that first one.
It's like we literally chose the only wrong door.
Or you can only open one at a time.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna keep. I don't want to try to pick this lock with the creature coming, so I'm gonna hold my action. Hold and attack if I see anything.
Okay. Ortiz?
Well, I guess we're going back out. Holding an action for an attack.
Looking up at the skies. Saley?
Well, he'll come up on door duty now, I guess. Actually, in one motion, can closing and opening a door back be an action, or is that always 2 actions?
It's an interact, so it's technically an action. I think to close the door. I think.
All right. Well, he's just
I
going to
feel
stay
like it's not
here,
free.
hold his cantrip.
I think you might be able to open the door as a free action, as long as it's not locked.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe not both, not like open
Yeah,
and close.
if you want to hold, you can't hold a free action. So like if you want to use your action to close a door, like hold an action to close a door, you would have to have the action to do that. So you could do that.
I don't think he'd want to bottle Owl, like if he were the only one in there, but I don't think he'd want to bottle Owl up in case that door all of a sudden couldn't be opened. So he'll stay there. Hold his thorn whip, just to give you a preview of the 4 damage that's coming.
Ooh, all right, let me turn on my resistance to whips. Ow, you're up.
We will move over here. Try this door.
Similar to Gildor, it just does not budge.
I will see if I can lockpick it.
Okay. You can certainly try.
He's trying.
I actually didn't have a thieves tool macro.
Yeah, that's
Just
an easy
roll.
one to forget.
Just roll a sleight of hand.
Yeah, it'll be the same,
That's true. That's true. Actually,
unless you're going to be proficient in one or whatever.
just -5 to this.
Oh, 20?
I'm not expertise. Unless you just want to use my sleight of hand. Oh, my thieves tools.
I don't. But it doesn't matter. 20 is good. 20 is good enough. Okay, great. You should be able to open it now. There, I can. You'll see, I kind of just.
This action, shadow step to here.
Dope.
Anything I see down these hallways?
It looks, I guess you didn't see the last hallway, but it looks as I described the last hallway to Kale. It's the same kind of rough hewn, and it's just a T intersection. Looks like it abruptly ends. Both directions.
Walking back. Kind of, Xerxes says he's the one of you. Dead end inside that way.
Another day, another dollar. Kale, you guys hear much more intense scurrying and noises above you. Seems like it's getting much closer, whatever it is.
We're moving back towards the middle. And I believe that's all I've got for the moment.
Gildor?
I will move there. And it's too wide. Can't even one of secrets up there. Burn another wand of secrets charge.
Right. Your wand does pulse in your direction. Of right here.
Right here. You're flashing something on the map. I'm not seeing it.
Oh. Really? Oh.
No.
I think I was on the wrong layer. How about now?
Right next to Al.
Yeah, right next to Al. On the wall
Okay.
next to Al.
So that finishes my movement right there. So I will hold my action for the attack and tell Al, hey, check the wall right there. There's some sort of secret door.
I think it's an action to use the wand.
Oh, duh. That makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah.
That makes sense. Yep.
Alright, Xerxes.
I mean, Xerxes can search the wall.
That too, yeah.
Where exactly?
If you walk this way, I'll point it out to you.
Right there?
Yep.
Oh, where the little door icon is?
Where the little
Yeah.
door is. Yeah, as he kind of points that out, you are easily find it. And there seems to be some kind of secret door right there, though it does not seem to open. You got thieves' tools too? Who else has thieves' tools?
I don't.
You want Pippi?
I'll just say that the door is locked. And can he see anything coming for us in either up or down in the
What
chasm?
are you, a 60-foot kind of guy?
Yeah.
No. You look up. You can. There's little dust particles falling. It's getting louder. But yeah, you can't see anything in the darkness above you.
Yeah,
You feel
well,
like something's coming, and it's big,
hold that action
rattly.
for an attack.
Great. Selig?
He's not one for splitting the party,
But
so he'll pop on down there and do the same thing. He'll hold his cantrip.
okay. Owlman.
Owlman, while he's wielding his thieves' tools, will peek out first and look up. Get a update, see if he sees anything with his 120 vision.
About 80-ish, right around the 80-ish feet away. You see a large, huge-ish, large, huge. It's kind of a big-ass creature skittering down the side of the wall. The rattling sounds now make more sense in your head because you see there are all these bones and skulls adorning it. And it has these two pinchers and this big tail over its head. It looks kind of like a scorpion, adorned
Made
in
of
a
skulls.
bunch of skulls. Yeah. And it's
You
kind
will-
of like right above, like on the similar wall that you guys are on.
He will like put a hand on Xerxes' shoulder and then point directly at where the monster is.
Love that. Yeah.
And we'll
You want,
basically
if he wants to pull the trigger on that gun, you certainly can. Just be at a disadvantage, and I'm going to give you a miss because you can't.
It was more
Nah,
or less-
but now he knows where to look.
Yeah, sure.
it's where to expect it to come from.
Yeah.
He says nothing else. He's like, it's very nice looking. It's very friendly. Definitely not a bony scorpion.
Then he will step back and
Shut the door, lock the door, and say sorry.
yes,
I told you where it was.
the opposite of that. Attempt to open this door with his thieves' tools.
Love that.
Just in case Michael has shenanigans. Here's that D4.
That does open.
Good use. Good use.
I should be able to open it if you wish. You
Right.
do see a hallway, and you do see some friends.
Actual friends?
Depends.
Great.
In a
Love
different
that.
life. In a different life, maybe. They were
Yeah.
Got it. Love that.
Yeah, they are just kind of standing there. You see a couple skeletons. You also see, interestingly, there's like some. It looks like a iron, like wrought iron ladder or something beneath them. They're kind of like standing on it. It like kind of goes diagonal. In that space. Looks like, doesn't look huge, looks like 15 feet. Yeah, exactly. There's like a ladder in there.
just it's flat and they're standing on it.
Yeah, like they're kind of like standing like intertwined with it. And they're just standing there. And when the door opens, they, turn and look at you.
I will step back and motion for Gildor.
And actually, oh no, go ahead.
Did you have anything to add before you end this turn?
I did. You can also see a mechanism, like just kind of like peeking out. Like you can barely see it on this wall here where I'm pinging. And it's like the same mechanism that's on the inside of the door that you just unlocked. Like it's the backside of a secret door that I will make unsecret on the map. So you should be able to see that now. At least you should. Okay. Roll 20's gotten good in certain ways. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, he'll motion for Gildor, Okay.
All right.
signifying that there are enemies down there.
Fun thing is, as you motion for Gildor, I get to move a skeleton. Oh, that's so good. You motion to Gildor as this thing sprints down the hallway and dives out at you. that's fun. And it attacks you. With its short sword twice. Let's go, Skelly. Come on, roll it. You fool. Solid. Solid. 2 solid swings as it just shambles out towards you. Missing terribly.
Dodge.
Dodge, dodge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. Before you go, Kale, let me roll in a thing. So that we know when it gets to go. First, I'll put it on the map, and I'll give you a shift click because I know people like to see that.
That thing's cool.
Very
It's
cool.
horrifying.
Very
That's
cool.
some amazing art.
It's really cool. Really like it. Okay. I got some It's on the map.
Do I get to go bang bang?
It is physically not there until its turn. So it's still in the darkness currently. So no bang bang yet.
What, like 80 feet away, right? Is what you
80
said?
feet. Yeah, about 80 feet away. But soon it will be in the dark, in the light. Kale, what you got?
Just got some moving.
You hear the echoing sounds of sword play to the south. It's not much of sword play yet, but
It's a safe move, but I can't. There it goes. That's them too. And that will do it.
G to the ill door.
Well, Al went ahead and gave the green light, so we're going to go ahead and attack the Skelly Tor, or Skelly Ton.
Does hit the skeleton. And like a bag of bones, he falls to the floor. Scattering bones across the floor.
And I will step up and fire again. And I'm going to use my Triangle of Trust.
Lovely.
So that's a 14.
What?
Because I haven't made the macro to have Sharpshooter take the -5 yet.
Oh, I was so confused. I
Yeah,
was
sorry.
thinking,
My bad.
It's a 16. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
14
14
hit
to hit.
Skelly Ton.
Does hit.
Okay.
So it's plus 10, but not 4 from the fire.
Ah, dang it, I forgot to take that one off too. My bad.
No worries. So it's 20. Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20.
that hits. And like a bag of bones as well. He falls to the floor.
Wonderful.
Xerxes.
I mean, I guess we're still holding actions. I guess I don't see anything else. So,
Waiting.
yep,
Waiting to see what Al's pointing at you.
yep, waiting to see it.
This bag of bones magically knits back together and stands up. That's its turn. Unsettling.
It's unsettling.
And this one will charge forward 30 feet to attack Aruni Snegildor. 21.
Yeah, that hurts.
Does a sweet hit, 8 points.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
And another 21. How beefy these boys are.
What a joke.
Go beefy skeletons. Go beefy skeletons! Alright, he hits twice. The Skull Ripper, as it's called, starts charging down the wall. And it will first come into the range of Xerxes. We'll see it. Skittering out of the darkness.
Yay.
And, be able to do your worst. Hit. Miss.
Can I add the triangle of trust on that?
Oh, on that last guy?
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the trusting pentagram or whatever it is. That will hit. 3 hits. 3 solid hits. Some skulls come clattering off the thing, falling as it's charging down the wall. Love that for you. It gets literally to exactly where it is on the map. It's like partially on the wall, partially off the wall, just kind of standing there horrifyingly, dashed, moved 80 feet, and there it is. Hello. I feel like I should make it flip. So it's looking at you.
That'll trigger at least me.
Yeah, certainly when it's right there, you can now see it.
Sorry, guys, didn't
You
have much
also
in the
like
tank for
Triangle
that one.
trust.
Would you also like the triangle of trust?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't think it'll help.
Right. The whip, I did put on protection from whips, so very smart move of me. So that one miss. But it is your go, Selig.
And this is from what I can see, it is a flesh and blood scorpion with bone skulls stuck all over.
Right. Yeah. I mean, all you can basically see are these skulls hanging off this thing. Like they encrust, just cover them. These skulls, humanoid-sized skulls. It looks like.
Well, I think what we're going to do is maybe help everyone out a little bit with some advantage.
Little fairy fire action. Love that. Okay. What's my save? Dex. Okay. This is a magical effect. Advantage on magical effects. Okay. 26. Got a crit. Yeah. Crit's nice.
All right, he will take a step back. Does it look like that thing could get through the door?
Yeah, so it's big, but like its body can easily.
Okay, he'll stay where he is then.
It's just big because the token looks way better that way. You would also be in range of it if you were to back up there. You'll have cover, but it would be able to attack you.
Yeah, he's fine right there.
Okay. Owl.
Selig in that position. Dab at it with needle matrix.
Jeez. That was terrible to me.
Yeah, let's just. Was it 19 to hit?
19 does hit.
Okay. 20, then we will use another one of the uses of the needle and direct Xerxes to shoot again using his reaction.
Very good.
No, he doesn't have his reaction.
Oh, that's true.
Uh,
Held action.
never mind, he won't use that then. So we'll just attack again.
That'll hit.
Minus the sneak, so just the regular hit.
Is that's a thrown needle?
No, this is his short sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has throwing needles, and then he has like a needle-like short sword. And then one unarmed attack. Flurry of blows.
It.
Should have taken the sneak off, but
You're right. And you're at a level where your flurry is magical, right?
yes, yeah, my
I assumed, but since we
yeah,
haven't
my
played
unarmed
that
strikes
level-
and attacks with monk weapons are magical.
Awesome. I assume. 28 hits, 17 does not hit.
Okay.
God, come on. There we go. Didn't deal with damage. Now we're good.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Killer the skeleton beneath you begins to knit together.
Are you serious?
It will knit together right there.
Can I like kick its bones apart as it's doing it, as with my reaction?
Yeah, they kind of like kick it. That helps it not knit directly underneath you, which is nice. Yeah, it pops together right there.
I think I freaking murderballed that thing.
And yeah, that's true.
It gave
Kale.
43 points of damage.
Hmm.
I think. Let's see, there's a there. See if these are dead. Sort of. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna do some spelling.
Oh, heck
Yeah?
Thick, yeah. 30 will
Love-
absolutely hit.
Love that.
Unless you want to use your emboldened bond or whatever, your triangle of trust, to make sure it hits really good.
I think it's enough.
Yeah, that hits. It is now glowing.
Cool. We'll leave it at that.
Right. Gildor.
I'm going to disengage from this, not fun time.
It's not great.
And I'm going to attack a glowing scorpion with advantage.
It is glowing.
And I'm going to I'll save it for now. Yeah. So I'm gonna use a silver arrow, just
Love it.
in case that makes any sort of difference.
Yeah.
And then I will attack again.
Crit.
All the times for that had to be on the second attack.
Yep. You confirm it. That will confirm. All right. Hit him in a good spot. One of his legs, kind of. See if he can dex. Dex for half. Half doesn't make sense. So I guess half speed. That means. Okay. Non-advantage dex. 16. Not gonna do it. Speed is 0.
Nice.
Until the end of its next turn. Okay. Good demo. Not the best.
Alright, it's my turn. Gucci.
There's. Xerxes, you realize that you're in reach of it from where you were, so if you will back up from there, you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see that it's got some very long appendi, so it threatens a little. So it's up to you, but you can tell that it's got the length.
It's got length.
Mm-hmm. Especially with that big tail.
Then he will do a classic Xerxes avoid check and
Love it.
cartwheel out of there.
I love it. So we haven't seen that for
Love that.
like decades.
I have lost.
Got it.
Forgot about that.
I have lost my character sheet.
I mean, you must. You got some. I don't even remember what the rules were for this.
And we're gonna throw in a triangle of trust.
As you would. I think I have these somewhere in this document. Did we put it on your sheet, like good boys?
No, I think it's in.
I know we put it somewhere.
The rules got typed into the group meet probably like a year ago.
Like
No, I
decades
think
ago.
it's in. It's in one of these folders in here.
I know.
Avoid check under meta.
Oh, I should have just. I forgot how powerful the search function is.
I can't even see.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Meta.
Where's
They
meta? Where
may,
do-
as part of their movement, attempt to make an acrobatics check to avoid an attack of opportunity. If threatened by more than one creature, they can only avoid one.
Classic.
The DC of the check is determined by the hit roll of the creature's attack of opportunity. You must choose to make the avoid check before you see the result of the attack.
Perfect. All right. Great. So it's just 14. It's got to beat a 14, right? If it's attack.
15, technically.
15.
15 or higher.
Okay. And then obviously still has to beat your AC with that as well. Okay. Here comes the stinger.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'd say that that does it.
All right. It hits you as you're backing up out of there with that very quick stinger. You dodge to the side, but man, it's just a big old nasty sting that it gets you with. And I actually need a con check, a Constitution saving throw, as you feel the whatever was in that and good pulses through your veins. Yeah, you are poisoned. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. What a great time to do a stab on. It thinks to itself.
I picked a great time to roll like shit.
Yeah. Now you just gotta roll those double crits. Double crits. Disadvantage crits.
Did it stop glowing?
It is, yeah, after that first,
Yeah, it's only the next attack.
the next attack.
Ah, got it. This is what I get for watching a basketball game and not paying full attention. I assumed you fairy fired it.
He tried. It's
Not
Right.
that time. Yeah.
The glowing was from the guiding bolt.
25 does hit. 17, 14 do not. And at the end of your turn, which is now, you can, unless you're going to do anything else,
No, sir.
you can attempt to save versus the poison. All right. Mark, I need to mark that. Actually, that is 2. A foreboding little 2 that I put on your thing. You feel that poison just really like coursing through you and almost like slowing you down. It's not.
I got
doesn't-
double poisoned.
Doesn't feel good.
Get poisoned twice in one turn?
Well, yeah, it does kind of like there was like good thing about it being on your turn and also bad thing. Skeletor that got up will run out. He has to dash to get there. Kind of smudge up everything. This guy can move out and do a stab on Selig. Dose attacks. 20 to hit. I don't know anyone's AC.
Oh yeah, easily.
Love it. 10 points of pierce. And a 25 to hit. Plus 7.
We couldn't buy a roll.
I can buy a lot of them.
They're literally raining for you on trees.
Just really, and it's the soul of his turn. He has 0 speed, which is really upsetting because, man, does he love a poisoned target. But he can't get there. Can't get there. The owl T-Rex right in front of it. It's going to start with its claws. Try to claw you. Pincer you. First. Does not confirm, but does waste a 27. Second claw. 15.
Yeah, 15 misses.
Miss. Alright. And it cannot move. That is all it can do.
Finger.
Cannot do the stinger. And the claws. Unless it meets certain things. Sadly. Say like
Selig is going to Can you do a medicine check on skeletons?
it wouldn't help you because they're undead. They're just
So I don't know if they got up with full health or with 1 hit point.
yeah, it's impossible. They look exactly like they did
So stupid.
when you first saw them.
I really don't know what to do here, so I am going to take a shot, and I'm going to produce a flame in my hand and chuck it at that skeleton right beside me.
Make sure you can do both in the same action.
I think you can.
I believe it specifies one action is to create it, and the following action is to throw it. And I only say that because I was going to do that earlier, and I didn't because I interpreted it as it was 2 separate actions.
It says when you cast a spell or as an action on a later turn,
Oh, so you could hold it if you wanted to. and
you
then-
can hurl it.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's-
you can hurl it as your action,
yeah.
like as
Okay.
your spell cast.
Cool.
Okay, and before I forget, anyone who gets attacked by a skeleton has disadvantage. Just so you know, the skeletons have disadvantage against you. So I haven't played this character in years, and I forgot about what some of my abilities are.
What is that one?
The icon of Ravenloft.
Yeah, I know. What is the thingy?
While within 30 feet of the icon, a creature's under the effect of protection from good and evil.
Ooh,
Good against
beautiful.
only thieves and undead. So, sorry, Will, I should have caught that before you just got hit.
Everybody's going to hit Selig. This is going to be a rude awakening.
Yeah.
30 feet.
30 feet. Yep.
Sorry, it's not very. I mean, it's a good one, but it's just not very visible. Is green better? Green's better.
Like, if that's Scorpion's undead, then yeah.
Boost was that? Okay. Alright, so we produced a flame. Hit that dude right in front of you. Okay, it is still up.
Ugh. All right, well, that is his turn.
Owl.
Oh, well. Attack with his sword. You'll sneak attack that. Selig is right next to him.
Yep.
27 damage.
Beautiful.
You know, direct. You'll use the use of his needle to direct Gildor. Make an attack at it.
Nice.
I think you hit. You can
Def-
sneak attack again.
I definitely do. It's a different turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Solid. That'll absolutely hit. Big damo. Big damo. Okay.
Attack. 18 hit?
18 just hits. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will. Another 40 plus.
Amazing.
I did not confirm that.
Did not confirm. Sad.
22.
But it did hit. Solid punch. Some skulls are flying off this thing. Alright. Skeletor's gonna step up, swing twice at Selig. And what? That's got disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Why is it not disadvantage? Alright, that's miss. Let's see if I can 9. Alright, that's his go. Kale.
Gonna look over at Xerxes. Ask him where the big bad scorpion guy touched him. And we're gonna help a bro out. You can get rid of your poisoned.
Ooh, nice. Beautiful.
Yay!
That's big.
Thank you, Kale Sonnen.
You're welcome. Don't thank me yet. You don't know how I did it. Like a jellyfish sting on the beach. Ooh.
I'm gonna have to boost some more tea.
It's not the
Why does it always smell like piss around this group?
Nope. And then we'll
It also looks like my health is not connected to the token, Michael.
It looks good on my end, but I don't.
Usual roll 20 shenanigans.
yeah, you've definitely taken some
It's working for me.
That's all that matters.
Does it look like you're full on yours, Nate?
What'd you say?
Does it look like you're full on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. You're like missing a third or
A
a
quarter
fourth.
down, yeah. That's just roll 20 bullshit.
roll 20 bullshit, he says. And I believe that is that's I don't have any fun bonus actiony things. Nope.
Gildor?
Gildor is going to do what Gildor does best.
Loose one.
Fire arrows at big scary creatures.
It is big. It is scary. That'll absolutely hit.
Still up.
It is barely. Not looking great. But it is up. Got any things you can do that 15?
A D4.
17 will not hit.
Oh, you also have the minus. Do you have the -5 in there?
I do have the I don't. So
Oh,
is it?
so it's like a
Are we
12.
treating the inspiration as a new roll or as feel the +5 or +10, whatever it was?
I think it was a
Because I
D8.
might.
Yeah, it's a
Do you
D8
remember?
inspiration, I believe, from the
Okay. Then I'm going to use that too.
from the thingamajigger.
Got exactly what you needed.
So is that an
18,
18?
baby.
Love that. All right.
Love that. 21 points of damage.
That will down the creature. Bones start
Yeah.
rolling everywhere off the sides of this thing, as well as the skeletons all fall.
Oh, cool.
One of those we just need to defeat the Bucks.
You are out of combat, as they say. I don't know who says that, but somebody does. You've killed my skull. My skull ripper.
Anyone need any healing?
I mean, I took 30 points of damage.
Yeah, then let me on the icons, cure wounds. So if someone doesn't have to burn a spell slot, and then add 3, so 19 hit points back at you there, Xerxes.
Thank you.
You?
Gildo wants to go explore this secret door that we found.
Ah. So yeah, going in there, you see that there is this like wrought iron ladder. It's about 15 feet long, and it's just kind of laying in there. As you guys walk in, you can see that there are a few more rears of doors, which you should now be able to see. From the inside, you could open them, so I like unlocked that lead into the other hallways.
This is one continuous thing.
Likely there's a hidden room between all the hallways.
Okay. I'm gonna search this side for a hidden.
Yeah, and like knowing what you're looking for there, you're kind of able to find the same thing. And it would be unsurprising to find that there are interconnecting doors there as well. And then there are 3 like undone skeletons in there, scattered amongst the also wrought iron ladder, about a 15-foot section.
And it's just laying on the ground.
Just laying on the ground, yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere, just laying on the ground.
Yeah, it's just laying there. The top of this one has like a circular anchor point, and the bottom has like hooks. The other one has like 2 pairs of the hooks.
Like we could connect it and make it a 30-foot ladder?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go open the other doors.
Yeah, more
And-
of the same. Both of those and both the others.
And I'm going to say, hey, let's all bring these ladders to the center.
Are they heavy?
Easily done. Yeah, they're heavy. It's like a 2-man carry, and you kind of have to like maneuver it through these awkward halls. There's like a horrible pivot point, but yeah, it's not like
Couch through small hallways type thing.
yeah, it's doable. But it is probably
Pivot.
Twisted.
Pivot.
I'm gonna go to the center and drop another ball bearing.
Mm.
Do I hear it hit anything this time?
You drop it down there and don't hear it.
Jeez.
Get another one of those flame balls.
Flame balls?
Produce flame.
Oh.
It's a tiny ball of fire. But not the fireballs.
Tiny. They're average.
Yeah, if you produce flame and toss one down, it's kind of similar to last time, 20 to 30 feet or so, and it vanishes into the darkness, the magical darkness that appears to be existing within this little drop.
There's
I'm gonna-
more magical darkness.
I'm gonna fly through it before we just want to start using spell slots.
Or we could make a ladder.
Well, I want to peek and see what's on the other side first. If it's like a wall. Dark. So I'll fly down 20, 30 feet. See if I can
Yeah, so you,
see on the other
you,
side.
you go in and it's completely dark, then dropping down a little bit further, maybe 10 more feet or so. Then you look up, you can't see up anymore. You've kind of passed through the darkness. This 20-foot tunnel kind of goes down, approximately, you suspect, about 60 feet from where your friends are, to a platform. This platform is if you will, imagine the square in the center of the screen, the black square. It is 20-foot square across, and there is where the white is the drop, if you will.
Right. So it's
that
like
goes
a
into
center
darkness.
platform.
And there are another 4 cardinal direction doors across the 10-foot gap. That's what you see.
So the ladders are a walkway.
Might be, yeah.
Oh, the ladders get us down there.
We got down here with a rope before. We could get down there with a rope again.
Also, the ladders are hooked though, so we could probably unhook the ladder.
That's true too. Is there a place to hook the ladder on at the top?
You get the sense that you could hammer it in somewhere if you wanted to.
I'll fly back up
Relay-
and relay
relay to the-
relay to them what I saw.
Yeah, let's get the ladders and make a big ladder.
Make a big ladder, lower it down. Generally easy enough. Takes a little while to do, but it's doable. No climbs check necessary. You guys are just climbing down that cool ladder. And then essentially the inverse of this one. We just imagine that the black is not a hole.
Imagination.
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 That's kind of what you see. 4 doors across a small chasm, about 10 feet across.
All right, can we remove one of the ladder sections? And is there a place to like set the edge of the ladder, or is it just a door floating?
It's like a door floating, like there's no, just a door in a wall.
So it is against the. There's like a connecting wall around, right?
Yeah, there's a
It's not
wall
just
around
like
the
a-
outside.
It's not just a door
Correct.
floating in the void.
Yeah, it's a door in a wall, which you've seen
Okay.
before. Door floating over. So it's not a,
Al,
makes
Al,
sense.
do you want to go ahead and
I'll pick a door at random. Yeah,
not east?
I was thinking the same thing. Let's try West.
The eastern door?
Yes.
What are you doing? Flying over there?
Yeah, I'm flying over there.
Opening it?
Opening it.
Okay. So the door opens.
Do owl people have wings and hands? Or are you open it with one of your feet talons?
Would be cool.
They have wings and hands.
No, that's not fun.
Yeah. Wizards isn't very creative at times.
Yeah. And what you see before you
Preston, I do imagine that he
It's the
unarmed attacks with his
exact-
feet, so.
It's
That
the
works.
exact Same thing.
Yeah, you see the exact same thing. Now you see it's about a 20-foot room, stone, with two doors, one on the right wall where it meets the corner, and one on the left wall where it meets the corner, and it's like a 20-foot square room.
And they're both open.
The doors are not open. The doors
So
are
these
closed.
doors are not open?
Sorry, I'm on a different map. Describing. Yeah, so these doors don't exist. This is not. This is
Imagination.
Yeah,
I saw nothing.
yeah, those doors just don't even exist. Let me show you here. I'll show you like. Boom, boom, boom.
I see everything.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so if this were the room, it would look eventually like that.
Mhm.
And door here and door here, or is it door here and door here?
Yeah, basically that. I was just gonna do this.
The last one. Okay.
But yeah, the ladder, right?
Cool.
Everything's changing.
Look at that, man. Funny. Yes, that's kind of what the room looks like, and your door would be here and here. I feel like I'm drawing on fucking like old school.
Stretch the old
Dry erase style.
Oh, just make sure you're using dry erase markers.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
we're
no
doing-
kidding.
We're doing dry erase style. Fix it.
Don't want another permanent well.
There we go. Now it feels right.
Yep. Nailed it.
There's always a little red circle there. Because it must be. That's basically what you see.
Okay, so 2 doors after this door. There's no difference between them, right?
Nope, and they appear to be technically this would be like real snakes, but that's what. So.
Yeah, Owl will relay what he's back.
Hey, we can see it.
Yeah,
If
you guys want
people
to see
can't see it because they're looking at the east door instead.
Do you want to go check the?
I mean, Selig does look like he's looking the other way. To be fair, just always looking in that direction.
Selig has beef with Al. Just turns his back.
Al is also looking that way. Oh, there you go.
He is. He's walking backwards.
Behind the back.
Do you want to check one of the other cardinal direction doors before we go?
Sure. That's actually a good idea. He'll fly over to the north and check.
It does not open. Seems to be long.
Yeah, see, he'll just do a quick run by, tug on each of them.
More of the same.
Okay. So, whichever door we open first is the free door. You will get to working on lock picking this one.
Yeah, all of these tools. Yeah, you're able to open that one as oil. And I'm not going to draw it. Ah! Scary. It looks just like the other one. Like a symmetrical. It's exactly the same.
Okay.
Again?
Do it. Does not open.
Do I?
First one's free. Second one's a risk.
Second attempt is a risk?
Yeah.
You
Don't worry about it.
I'll try the north one.
Oh, you've got your triangle of trust.
I guess I could try the triangle of trust.
Yeah. There you go. Nailed it.
Opens. Looks exactly the same as what I drew on the other one.
And then the north one. With triangle of trust.
Not gonna help.
Oh, and a guidance. Oh,
You're doing guidance.
I tried.
That's not open.
There was a chance.
Can you get double guidance if you get guidance from 2 different people?
No, you can't get
Yeah.
that. You can't benefit from the same spell.
Keep
effect.
stacking guidance.
Get out of
He has 8 d4s.
here. It's a party of
Just everybody's
clerics
casting.
and bards. Just
Druids.
guidance. That'd be a really good like low level hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacking guidance. Like we're getting into the dragon treasure right now.
Yeah.
And then we're getting murder balled, but we're getting people will tell stories
D-
about us.
The DC 35 locked door was meant to deter my level 4 characters from
Yeah.
getting in. They broke in and were promptly killed in 2 rounds.
Yeah. Like we got a hold of the Vorpal sword, I touched it. I touched the Vorpal sword and dragon killed me. But the story will live on forever.
Well, do we want to see what potential risk lay behind attempting again?
No. We know what's back there.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, sure, but
Yeah, you're the
is that,
rogue.
wait, is that what triggered the thing before?
no. The first time it was just opening the first door.
That's right.
So I was
that's right.
So I was just gonna say we don't hear any noise this time, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll try it again. I'll try it one more time. And Let's see
You
what
got
bad
plus
stuff
10. How
happens
bad
if
could
you
it be?
fail. How bad could it be?
Opens.
There's Triangle Trust and Guidance.
27.
Insurance rolls.
Weird. There was just one number that you could get that would fail, and it was a 27. So unlucky. So unlucky. No, it looks exactly the same. So now you have all 4 open, and luckily for me, all 4 encounters will start at once now, so that's great. No, they all look the same. With the two doles.
Well, he's doing all his flying around and lockpicking and stuff, pretending to be a rogue and things.
That's very cool.
Xerxes, how you looking? You still could use a little pick me up there?
I
I mean,
to
he's not.
sell drugs.
I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad, really. You know, he's feeling all right.
Feeling alright? Alright, well, let's help you out there. Regardless. Have a cookie.
That's a
Trying
weed
to-
cookie if I ever saw one.
I'll give
Trying
you a
to give
cookie.
people these cookies.
Hey, you got like an hour before it hits.
Yeah.
I mean, Xerxes is gonna just gladly accept the cookie and we'll eat it.
Cool. It's a jig futon with some huckleberry filling.
I love a good jig food.
You love to see it.
And
Who doesn't love
Yeah.
a jig food?
you have 5 temporary hit points.
Interesting.
Nice.
Why did I only copy one door? It's really upsetting. Why do I care enough to do this? I don't know.
That's a great question. I wouldn't.
What
You're
do I
fine.
know?
We're not asking for it.
I know.
Michael, I understand.
I just have problems. I just have problems. That's it. Looks great though. Alright,
So we got 4 rooms,
Yes.
each with 2 mystery doors.
I feel like we should probably figure out how to get across to one of those rooms before opening a mystery door. Because trying to deal with whatever awaits us on this 20 by 20 little platform feels like a mistake.
Not ideal. Can we unhook the lowest rung of the ladder or lowest section?
Oh, yeah. Can we try that? It's a good idea.
Certainly could. Then what?
Then we'll set it so we can walk
Just
across,
lay it
to
across?
the west room.
Love the West Room.
West room, best room.
Some might say.
Sounds like you're doing a Will Wheaton impersonation, say in the restroom.
What? Okay, look at that.
What are we looking at? Oh, your ladder.
Boom. We got doors. Look at this map. This map had so much legs. Shocked. Shocked how much legs this map has. Just think we were just attacking. Oh, I should have made these rooms black though to make sense with the inverted nature of the. But it's fine. It's fine.
That's all right.
That's alright.
We're all upset.
What do we think? Left or right, y'all?
You choose. I chose last time.
Right. open the right door.
It's locked.
I will pick the lock.
Hope to see that. Yes, you will. Okay. Let me show you what you see. You're greeted with some stone, a little bit of warmth. It's a cold place. You guys are very so mad. Where's the camera rock?
With us?
Sorry, I'm on a different page.
Oh.
We're all on the telepad ready to be beamed up. So is Camera Rock.
I've already beamed you. Just haven't moved you yet. There's really just a million of you guys. You get copy and pasted to every one of these. You exist in so many places. Alright, hopefully this works. Black screen?
That's the next big twist.
Mostly black. There's a little bit down here.
Did that shift ping help?
Yep.
Yeah.
You enter a room that looks a little like this.
Fire.
There is a fire burning in the center. There are some pillars with skulls on them. The skulls also have little flames burning in them, which is cool. I don't think you guys can see that because of the pillars, but it's cool. The walls have rusty, like, spikes kind of jutting out of them in all different nature of angle. It would seem like being running into that square would be really dumb if you were to do that. There is a door, again, one to the north, east, one to the west, and yeah, it's 10 foot tall stone room. And yeah, I think that's probably where we'll end it. That's words. Where we will end it. Welcome to a room.
We're in a room. This one has
A room-
fire.
A room with doors.
Lots of doors. Been a very door-heavy session.
It's been a very door-heavy session. Agreed. You did it. You beat my Skull Ripper. Ooh, can I tell you? You'll never face a Skull Ripper again. Can I tell you about it? I really want to tell you about it.
It does.
Please do.
So I halfway through I realized I forgot a feature that it's supposed to make you do a wisdom saving throw when you see it, or be afraid of it. Forgot that. Totally out the window. It doesn't really matter. I realized it way too late during the thing. It was like, well, it doesn't make sense to enforce that now. But the cool things. Claw attack successes, auto grapple to grapple somebody. If I could have got 2 claws off on one person, then it could sting them with its stinger. Love that. The best part is if Xerxes would have failed one more time, he would have been paralyzed.
Great.
Ugh.
And if a target is paralyzed, that also means incapacitated. In an incapacitated target, It's called the Skull Ripper for a reason. It
Yeah.
tries to wrench your head off of your neck.
That would have been amazing had Nate had that happen.
Again.
Characters.
So many bad things would have had to happen for it to happen, but my gosh.
Some might argue so many bad things had to happen to Captain Hop, and yet
True.
there he went.
Mhm.
Yeah, 4d6 plus 18 damage on the beheading attempt. If that's enough to bring you to 0 hit points, then the victim has to make a DC 23 con save to resist having its head torn from its body.